Hello everyone and welcome to the VNA Grammar and Call Etiquette training. My name is Dr. Poonam Tarpyal. I'm a certified voice and accent trainer. So, let us first understand why this call etiquette training is so much important. As an admission counselor, when you speak to students or parents, you actually capture the details. So, while capturing the details, there are few things that you need to be careful about. And that's what I'm going to help you out today. So let's assume, being an admission counselor, you are trying to fetch in the details of the student and somehow the name is recorded wrongly. So what should you do? So in today's training, we are going to address all those factors. From a vocal aspect, when you're speaking to the student or the parents, please do not forget that you're representing a brand altogether. Hence, the pronunciation of the word matters a lot. So while the pronunciation we are taking into account, I will also be training you what are the various steps and the rules to remember. So let's begin with our training. Now the agenda that has been planned for you is, I'm going to train you on the NATO list. In the industry, we also call this NATO list as the phonetic list, wherein we capture these details of the customers or the clients, and in your case, while recording the information for the students to eliminate any misunderstanding in case of oral communication. And as you record the entire details of the students in the CRM, this will also take into account any spelling errors. The next thing that I'm going to train you today is an IPA phonetic chart. Do you actually know that in English, most of the people, they don't know that we follow IPA phonetic chart. This phonetic chart actually trains us on what is the pronunciation and the sounds of various consonants and the vowels. So that's what I'm going to train you about. Next to that, I'm also going to train you on certain tips for phrases of customer service, wherein that is really going to help you out in pacifying the angry or the irate customers as well. And since we are taking into account the vocal aspect, so voice modulation and intonation is also important. So let's begin our session, everyone. Now, what exactly is the objective of this training? This training especially is designed for you people as an admission counselor to reduce your mother tongue influence. Do you actually know what is a mother tongue influence? So, since we are raised in a specific environment belonging from different states, there is a natural tongue or the native accent that we people carry. Sometimes this native accent actually obstructs the proper pronunciation of the word, wherein the listener might not be able to understand what exactly you're trying to say. So, in order to take care of that, that is the reason the IPA phonetic chart is there into picture. So, I will help you train in reducing the mother tongue influence, which is also going to hone your pronunciation skills altogether. Moreover, not only that, there are more things that you will be seeking in this particular chapter. I will train you on acknowledging and improving some of the grammatical errors. While speaking to the customers, as students or parents, what are the various phrases that you can take into account? Moreover, in order to sound energetic and enthusiastic, I will also help you out in improving your voice modulation. Remember, since you're interacting with the clients, that is especially the students and the parents on the call, so your voice becomes your face. So it's very important that you need to sound energetic and enthusiastic. So what are we waiting for? Let's begin. Number 1. Module number 1, focusing on rapport building. Have you ever heard about this word, rapport building? You heard it right. Rapport building is a process in which you establish the relationship between two people. Now, why is the rapport building required? I believe this is the question that might be coming in your brain. When you interact with the student or the parent for the very first time, you need to understand that you need to make them comfortable. So, you might ask them some of the questions related to their personal life, as in from which state they are, or you could also ask them what are the various tourist places of attraction. Now, this is a chance for you all in order to build up your rapport so that there is a mutual trust and understanding between you and the student or the parent that you're interacting with. So, while interacting for the very first time, everyone, what is the first thing that you normally ask another person while talking to students or the parents? Yes, you are absolutely right. The first thing that we ask them is the name. Yes. So, while asking the name from the customer, which is the student or the parent, what exactly and how exactly you should be asking them. I cannot walk in front and say, can you tell me your name? That's not the proper professional way in which you should be asking for the information from the student or the parent. So let's deep dive into it. And that's the reason this NATO list or Navy list, which is also called as airline fanatics, is there into picture. So airline fanatics in English, as we have 26 alphabets, so it's going to focus on all these alphabets. So let's try and understand what exactly is the benefit of the NATO list. Now, in industries, we use this NATO list in order to record the customer information, which in your case is going to be the student detail or the parent's detail. Next, it is also a way for providing a clearer information. Moreover, it overcomes language barrier. The next thing is, yes, you sound more professional. The information that you will be recording is going to be more accurate. Moreover, it provides you with a smoother customer experience. Now, being from lovely professional university, since we have diverse crowd over here of our students which come from different states and countries altogether. So, as I've already stated, being a counselor, the first thing that you people record of any student is the name. So, you should not be making any assumption. You should cross-check the spellings of the name altogether. But I stated that there is a way to it. And for that, the thing that we follow is called as the NATO list. So let me just tell you and train you on how do we people use this NATO list. Here, you are seeing in front of you all the 26 alphabets. So now let's practice how this thing is recorded from the customer, the students or the parents. So, first one is A as in alpha. Remember everyone, this is not the ABC chart which you people were trained in your kindergarten. So, while using this NATO list, you need to ensure that after every alphabet, you are supposed to use the phrase which is as in and not for. So, you're going to say A as in alpha. Everyone, please repeat after me. A as in alpha. Great. Next one. B as in bravo. Everyone, please repeat after me. B as in bravo. Good. The next one is C as in Charlie. Everyone, let's do it together once again. It's C as in Charlie. The next one is D as in Delta. Everyone, let's do that once again. D as in Delta. The next one is E. So E as in Echo. Everyone, repeat after me. E as in Echo. Good. The next letter or the alphabet is F. F as in Foxtrot. Everyone, say that after me. F as in Foxtrot. Next one is G as in Golf. Open your mouth wide. G as in Golf. Next one is H. Now this alphabet, if I would say, is the most common mispronounced alphabet. It's not H, it's H. So it's H as in hotel. Yes, you heard me right. It's not hotel. It's H as in hotel. Let's practice that one more time. Everyone, say that after me. H as in hotel. Next one is I as in India. Absolutely right. Let's do that again. I as in India. Next one is J as in Juliet. Right. Let's repeat after me. J as in Juliet. Next alphabet is K. So K as in Kilo. Everyone, say that after me. K as in Kilo. Next one is L. L as in Lima. Yes, everyone, please repeat after me. L as in Lima. Next alphabet is M. So, M as in Mike. Everyone, say that after me. M as in Mike. Next alphabet is N. Everyone, say that together. N as in November. Everyone, listen to me very carefully, the way I pronounce it. N as in November. Right. Next one is O as in Oscar. Everyone, say that after me. O as in Oscar. Next alphabet is P. P as in Papa. Everyone, say that after me. P as in Papa. Moving ahead. Next is Q as in Quebec. R as in Romeo. S as in Sierra. T as in Tango. U as in Uniform. V as in Victor. W as in Whiskey. X as in X-ray. Y as in Yankee. And Z as in Zulu. So why do you use this NATO list? This NATO list is used in the customer service industry to ensure that whether we are correctly noting down the name of the customer. And in your case, being a counselor, it's going to be a student. So what is expected out of you is that you should never make any assumptions for the name. It's always advisable that you should go ahead and ask. So let's practice using the NATO list. So how do you confirm a name in an inbound or an outbound call? In an inbound call, you will be saying, "May I ask who is calling?" Or, "May I know your full name?" However, in the outbound call, you will be saying, "Am I speaking with?" Why? Because already the name of the customer is available in the tool itself. So when you're addressing the name of the customer, there are certain rules that you need to follow. So in case if you want to address the customer with the help of the first name, because the last name is lengthy, so you need to seek permission. So how would you be doing that? You would be saying, "Will it be fine if I call you Vishal?" However, in case if you want to address the customer with the last name, then no confirmation or the permission is required. Then, what are you supposed to be doing in case if you want to address the customer with the help of the last name, you will be using the salutation. So, the salutation that needs to be followed is Mr., Ms. and Mrs. So, Ms. is used for an unmarried female and Mrs. is used for a married female. The next, so let's go ahead and practice. Let's assume that the student who is standing there in front of you, the name of the student is Roger. So it might come to your mind, is it R-O-G-E-R or R-O-J-E-R? So how should you be correctly noting down the name of the customer? Now comes the beauty of NATO list. So you will be cross-checking the same information with the help of the NATO list. So you would be saying, is it R as in Romeo, O as in Oscar, G as in golf or J as in Juliet? The moment you will be saying that, the customer is going to revert back to you, and in that manner, you have noted down the name of the customer accurately. Next is E as in Echo and R as in Romeo. Another name which I have mentioned there in front of you to make you practice a little bit more is while choosing a South Indian name. So how would you be going about? Now if you think Deepak, it can be written as D-I-P-A-K or D-E-E-P-A-K. So how would we be using the NATO list? So while using the NATO list, we will be saying, is it D as in Delta, E as in Echo or I as in India? Then E as in Echo, E as in Echo, P as in Papa, A as in Alpha and K as in Kilo. Similarly, while confirming the last name, you would be saying S as in Sierra, A as in Alpha, V as in Victor, A as in Alpha, R as in Romeo, A as in Alpha, M as in Mike, B as in Bravo, A as in Alpha, K as in Kilo, A as in Alpha and M as in Mike. So this NATO list will help you in confirming and noting down the name accurately to avoid any discrepancy.